And I'm gonna have to say, particularly the black ones, were wearing blonde wigs.
What was with, all right, point five. There were too many fros. Everyone had
It's
fros.
the 70s.
At the Earth's core.
Yeah, at their score.
Yeah, that's the movie talk we're having today. 1976?
Yeah. You weren't even thought of
No,
at the time.
nowhere near it.
Was your mom still in high school?
Probably.
Oh, no. Maybe even.
Middle school?
Yeah.
Possibly. That's true.
Wow. That's so crazy. Yeah, did you even hear of this movie?
Nope, not one bit. This is my first time experiencing it.
1976, the year before Star Wars. We had this sci-fi before then was so inventive and creative. Paper mache, rubber.
Oh, well, didn't know.
Stuff.
I thought for the effects with this one, they did a pretty decent job for it. It was good.
Yeah, I think so. So what's the story about?
Well, they're going to the center of the earth.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Peter
doctor.
Cushing. What was it? Let's see. Peter Cushing plays Dr. Abner Perry, and the great Doug McClure plays David.
Right? Yeah.
Yep. You got Carolyn Monroe for the ride. But you don't know her either, do you?
No.
She was a Bond girl, and then she is in one of the greatest Star Wars, huh?
Was that Dia? Wow.
She's also in one of the greatest Star Wars ripoff movies ever, Star Crash.
Oh,
which I've mentioned to you before.
Yeah, we're supposed to be watching that.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. That's a watch along. That's definitely a watch along. I mean, it's not public domain, but
we'll figure
it out. Reaction. Be good for reaction.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
let's do it.
I'm gonna stop the flow of time.
Yeah.
See, you don't even know what that is.
Nope, I have no clue.
Anyway, continue with what it's about.
Well, when they're going to the center of Earth, what happens? Something breaks down the drill, has some sort of issue.
No, it goes in and it enters our doctor, Peter Cushing, creates a drill, and he wants to drill to the center of the earth.
Yes.
And he goes through some water and then magma.
Oh, that's right.
They come out in an open area because they think they're going up because they ran into a little bit of trouble. So they decide to go up, but then they end up in this underworld.
Yeah. That's ran by these little guys with long mustaches, kind of.
No, those are the minions.
Yeah.
The telepathic birds.
The Mra, whatever their names were pronounced. Yeah.
I love those. I saw those when I was a kid. And I can't say I was scared by it, but those things really freaked me out with that sound. And they would close their eyes. And then, of course, they ate women, evidently.
They did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the guy, one of the head ones was picking out his favorite one to eat and then flew off with her. So while they're there, they meet other humans who can speak English, surprisingly.
Everybody speaks it.
Looks normal, no deformities. They're just normal human beings. And it's pretty much a revolution against the control of these telepathic bird creatures and being eaten.
Minions. They're little short guys.
Yeah. And so they learn how to destroy them, fight them off. The humans are free, no longer under the control. And
barely inconvenience for fighting them off.
It really was.
Overthrowing them. Well, it took Doug McClure to lead the way.
That's all it took. He was the inspiration, the spark of the revolution.
He was the savior for the small, poor natives.
Yep.
Yeah. Typical.
All right. What's your top three things? Bottom three things about?
Well, I loved this when I was a kid. I was when this came out. I couldn't have been more than 9 at the time, and it was everything you expect for an 8 or 9-year-old child. It had color. It had a sexy girl. It had even then I knew Doug McClure wasn't much of an action man.
Yeah,
but it had Doug McClure in it and he was also in the Land Before Time and the People That Time Forgot. So we already had a connection with him. So my nostalgia will be my number 1 for this movie. Number 2, the sets, they went overboard on this strange underworld
Mhm.
with these plastic plants everywhere, and a great set with our pterodactyl telepathic creatures,
Mhm.
and that was actually a pretty big looking set.
Yeah.
The all the creature effects I love. They're just cheesy people in costumes, and they couldn't move, and their mouths didn't move, but they were like,
Yeah.
I love that. Absolutely love that. Or the 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 frog creature that spits fire out of the little hole in its mouth.
Mhm.
So just the creature effects and the sets were great. And then what would be my third? Yeah, I'm gonna praise it because it's short and quick,
Mhm.
so it doesn't overstay its welcome. Because if it had gone longer, you've been bored.
Yeah. Probably.
Yes, as is, it's almost too long because it just
Kind of.
feels because I mean, at least that's my impression. But thank God it doesn't stay more than 90 minutes, and they get in there, do what they need to do, and they come out the White House at the end.
Yeah. True.
For no reason. And I did love, I'm gonna give this a 3.5, the rear screen projection, because they did a lot of that. And it you mentioned before, it looked good.
Yeah, it looked good for what it was. Yeah.
But when they at the White House, when the drill's coming up from the ground and you get the two soldiers and they run and you could see that they're actually standing in front of a screen,
Mhm.
but it looked great. I
It
didn't
did.
mind it at all. That was part of the fun cheesiness of pre-1977 Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do we make stuff look good with really not the best
No, no, no. But
capabilities used to?
this is Doctor Who levels of special effects, 70s. To me, just a little bit better. Okay. What about yours? That's my 3.5.
I gotta say, this is an incredibly charming movie. There's something about the way it's done and the feel of it. Like I said, if it came out when I was a kid, I would have loved it. I would have thought it was great.
What? It was out when you were a kid.
Yeah, true. No, it came out. Well, I guess it was out while I was a kid, but it's actual
Just couldn't
launch
find
date.
it in all the slop that they put threw at you on TV.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
But no, I how do I put it? Well, one, I love the effects. I'll start with that actually, because just the scene where from the beginning when the doctor's up on the plant and he's like fighting off the Mauer creature, I thought that looked great with him swinging back and forth and swinging at it. And then the scene I really did like, which was also silly, was when they get attacked heading towards the main city and one of them creatures grabs a guy and he's like eating him and he's like hanging in his mouth and they're trying to pull away. And I like, just a little tidbit of the chain was attached. So one of the Nemean creatures just broke the chain to get them off, and then they all hid behind it. And that scene where they're fighting at the top and they're all against the cliff, I thought that
That
was
was
really
cool.
well done.
That was cool. Although the monster suits were not
No,
like
even their fighting, it was like, but even
charming.
yeah,
Charming though.
even the death scene after the one gets like stabbed, and then it's like,
Is that Oogla the ugly one?
I guess so.
There was what, Jubo the sly one? I can't remember his name, and it doesn't really matter. He was the bad guy who had kidnapped our princess, Carolyn
Mhm.
Monroe, Dia, and they couldn't actually. No one could ever call them by their names. It was always Oogla the ugly one and Ebo the sly one.
Mm.
It's like every time they referred to him, they said this.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
why.
And they weren't even I didn't even know where they were coming from. They just seemed to be hanging out there.
Yeah,
I liked it though. I liked it a lot. It's just
yep.
cheesy fun. He had to be Doug McClure had to be the hero and rescue his princess
Hmm.
just because.
Yeah. Only because he disrespected her, not knowing that as soon as he fought for her, she was his no matter what. And the minimum he could have did was reject it.
That was an awkward scene too after, what was the sly one's name? Do you remember?
I don't.
After he challenged Doug McClure and Doug McClure just stared him down,
Hmm.
and then everybody sits there just looking. And it goes on and on
It
and
did.
on. And then you could see the disappointment in all the natives' faces. Oh,
You were
Doug
supposed
McClure didn't take me.
right there. Like you should right there in front of everyone. We're all waiting. Yeah, it was strange.
But he did that later on, though.
He did.
Yeah,
He made sure to make up for it.
make up for time.
That's right. Let's see, number 2. It's just what I expected from this movie. When I saw it and I saw the trailer, I said, I know exactly what this movie's going to be. And it delivered on exactly what I was expecting, but in really cool, fun ways, from beyond the special effects, but like the screen, just various things. The doctor being all frail and suddenly he's like this, like, expert marksman with his bow, and he kills the one and it falls and it explodes, because some explode,
Well,
others don't.
because it had that little hole for the flamethrower.
It's still so, it's still so funny though. The weird scenes where the birds come down and like soaring at the enemies, and everyone's just like frantically just waiting.
Not that they're not on strings being lowered down.
No.
If you could totally, some of them you could see the thing holding up, and their back would be humped where the harness was.
Yeah,
Like, that's so cool.
it was. So that's my 2. Second, well, the third one, it's a neutral. I kind of wish for something like At the Core's Earth to be a more, not sciencey, but just kind of like going through the layers of what the Earth is. I don't know. There was a small part of me that thought,
Oh, you want it longer, the actual getting to it, because they got to the center
immediately.
immediately.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden it was this, like I said, revolution storyline with these creatures. But other than that, nah, I liked it a lot. I thought it was
Nice.
a great movie. It looked good. It was fun. Everything about it that's bad is silly in like a delightful way that, I don't know, presents the movie in a better sense than what you would think. Because they did some great stuff and not everything landed, but overall, even when the birds came down and swooped the girl and picked her up, and she's just hanging from this thing, just like,
I like
it's a,
there's a lot of things like the natives, and I'm gonna have to say, particularly the black ones, were wearing blonde wigs.
what was with, all right, point 5. There were too many froze. Everyone had froze.
It's the 70s.
Everyone had froze. And even the
Not quite everyone. Dia didn't. She had the nice
a
luscious
lot
hair.
of people had froze.
It was so funny.
Yep. And then even the the black people had like these red, it was like red colored froze. It's like, I guess we got these wholesale wigs in bulk.
Yeah.
Everyone's wearing froze.
Well, like I said, they took them from Doctor Who, because that was a thing that they would do there. But man, those afros on people are just so funny. There's a lot to like, and I think you will like The Land Before Time. No, is it The Land Before Time? Yes.
Or The Lamb Time Forgot?
The Land That Time Forgot. Yes.
Okay.
It takes itself a lot more serious than this, but it's the exact same thing. Not as colorful, because in that movie they end up, it takes place during World War I. So we're on a German submarine, which is pretty awesome. It's a great set, and I won't say I will. They get lost, but they go into a hidden land inside of the Antarctic, and there's dinosaurs there and cave people and stuff like that. And they have to. The whole story is they have to get some oil, because the ship is out of oil, so they set up a camp to make oil.
Oh, all right.
They'll pump the oil, because of course it's, you know, it's ancient times, so there's oil everywhere.
Makes sense. Sure.
But then you'll like it. You'll like it. The German aspect of it is definitely different, and it's nice. And then the one that follows that, which you probably also like, it's probably the weakest out of the 3, but basically it's some people that go to try and find Doug McClure. They know, because they know that he's there because he threw a bottle at the end of the first one. Not evidently, he did. He throws a bottle with a note in it, and it floats all the way back to England.
Oh, wow.
He's pretty good.
Huh. Didn't know water from the center of the earth
Travels around.
No.
Travels around. So they go on an expedition to get him back. It's got the man, I can't remember. She was a great actress. We all loved her. In Superman 2, she played Ursula, one of the Kryptonians that was in the negative zone. And so she's in that, and she's actually pretty good at it, and so is the lead. I actually like it, but it's very light. It's most like they get in and get out. But then again, And the miniatures are awesome, and the creature effects are awesome, and yeah.
No?
And yet again, there's another volcano there. This is volcanic theme in all these.
Kind of expected when you're at the core of the earth. A little bit.
A little bit, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess.
So you recommend it?
Oh, I highly recommend this. So
I also recommend it. This is great. I think if you had anyone, even a kid, watch it now, they'd probably find it pretty fun.
yeah, and there's nothing bad about this movie. I
Yep.
mean, it's completely G-rated. I mean, the fight scenes are Star Trek original series kind of where they throw the
Yeah.
big punches.
Yeah,
and,
there's a big punch and a cutaway, and then a big punch and a cutaway.
yeah, scary monsters if you're young enough,
Yeah.
but not that scary.
No.
No boobs. They got a lot of cleavage though.
Yeah.
Every woman had cleavage.
That's true.
Which
That's
which
what
was
happens when
good.
you're wearing that sort of old school.
Yeah. So I recommend it. I recommend these movies, and these are movies that people should not forget because there was something else after before Star
Mhm.
Wars.
And these type of adventures I kind of miss. Not the like the Sherlock Holmes and Watson, or this with the doctor and like the hero. Those kind of buddy duos.
Yeah.
I can't remember the last thing I watched where it was a good. I mean, Xena and Gabrielle. Like, where is that
You're
good
talking
old?
decades ago at this point.
Yeah, it's
when you bring that
unfortunate.
up, but yeah, no, you're right. You're right. I guess that's why maybe
What Rush Hour about?
maybe with Rush Hour, that's why it's coming back.
Yeah,
But very
the
possible.
Odd Couple situation. I think they tried. What was that? That police one?
Yeah,
Something
right.
Jump Street.
Yeah, but no,
No one really cared
Well,
about that.
I hate to say it, but Channing Tatum is not, unless you're a female, he's not a draw. And then
Oh, God.
the other guy who I can't remember his name, he was in Wolf of Wall Street and others. I could never stand him as an actor for the most part. He used to be big and then he lost a lot of weight.
Can't remember which one.
Um,
I like that Leonardo. That was about it.
yeah, no, he was the other guy.
Hmm.
But yeah, no, you're right. Children Wonder, they've done a few, but none of them have been successful. They've all been just
Yeah,
not
the
like
weapons.
this. Not
Like these
this.
tropes are like these tropes of styles are gone, and
Yeah. No, I mean,
Right.
and this pairing up Peter Cushing with Doug McClure, it's a good pairing. It works, and I think maybe because they don't have any actors that have enough weight to do this kind of stuff anymore. Because really, even Doug McClure in his limited, roughish way has more charm than a lot of the actors that are out today. And then
absolutely.
Peter Cushing's Peter Cushing. We'll go back and we'll watch some of the other Peter Cushing's movies, and you'll realize why people remember him today, even though he's been gone for decades. He was big. I mean, we'll watch some of the Hammer movies because he was in a lot of those. Him along with oh man, who's the gentleman that played Lord of the Rings? He played the evil wizard, Gandalf's.
Oh, gosh. I
Man,
used to know his name.
I
Yeah,
know his name too. I've seen him since I was a child. I can't.
he had a great voice too. And that-
Anyway, that was part. They were all part of this group that did these kind of movies, these horror movies back then. And so we'll watch some of those.
all right,
So coming up. So you recommend it, and I recommend it.
that's right. And thanks, guys, for watching. Did you see it? You should check it out. And so let us know what you think, or
Well,
if you have fond memories
It's
of it.
playing on Tubi, so it's basically free.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
going to have an internet connection. It's completely worth the 90 minutes. It's better than most of the movies we've seen.
That's
I
right.
think.
We wasted some money on some bad movies recently.
Yep. So that's it.
That's it, everybody.
Go to our other places that we have.
That's right. Other places we have.
That's pretty much it. And I guess we're out of here because this is a short one.
Yeah,
Thank goodness.
we're still talking so long. So we're gonna end it here. But thanks, guys.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Split screen mooning trove. We're ripping through the classics, torching the baloney. Retros are wildfire, horrors are screamed out into the madness. Live the celluloid dream. Sean Connery's Zardos, vamps a cosmic clown. Flesh and blood's feral, La Vida Loca's crown. No snooze fest flicks, we're spitting on blends. Split screens of supernova, torching Kathleen and Prizzy's on her burning bright. Mafia loves a sparkler, lighting up the night. Weapons is a wet sock, barbarians the whale. Creepy, zany, morbid horror's holy grail. Modern goofball flicks, Superman's a sham. Classics are our comets, slamming like a ram. Dead alive splatters red, Evil Dead's a roar. Rocky Horror's time warp, stomping on the floor. Plan 9's glorious trash, Reanimator's insane. Retro's got